Yeah, mode. What mode? What mode are you in? What mood are you in? What is the motive? Mode of operation. You even got the modus operandi. Mm-hmm. Latin. Yeah, modus operandi. Your operational mode. Which one is it? Because you be in a good mood. Good mood. We know the other mood. Don't worry about that one. I'm gonna be in a good mood. I'm gonna be in I don't know. I don't know what I'm, yeah. I don't know mood. Happy mood. Over happy. Extremely happy. Takes practice to stay in that mood though. Because if other people are not gonna amen your mode, your mood may change. Or it might stay the same. They might put you out or put you away or do something devious to you and say, hey, I don't like that guy. He's too hyper, too sensitive. Yeah, the sensitive mode. Sensitive mode. Scared mode. You scared of everything, ain't you? Scared to go outside. Scared to get in the swimming pool. Scared of heights. Scared of people. Scared to get closed in. You know, claustrophobic. Which I don't think claustrophobic is what it is. I think you notice where you're at. You notice where you're at and you have an audience. Because you have an audience, now all of a sudden you're claustrophobic. Don't close me in, bro. Hey, I don't like this little room. But they put you in that box and it's penalized time. It's time to be penalized. Taught a lesson. Oh, now all of a sudden you ain't claustrophobic. You have to go in there. Okay? The hole or whatever it's called. You have to comply. Getting that. I learned something for being in that hole. Being in a box. No bigger than this. Arm's length. A little bit more than arm's length on the length. You gotta lay down, right? And you get food through one little chute. Can't see anybody. It's lights out, it's dark. TV not on the channel that you want to watch. Yeah, claustrophobia goes out the window, and ain't nobody gonna tend to you just because you're claustrophobic. Nobody. Tell it to the judge, right? Then you got the freaky mode. Freak mode. Are you freaking it? Are you just doing something that's out of the normal, or it could be intimate? It could be intimate. You know, you labeled a freak or labeled extra active. Oh, she's in freak. Oh, he's in freak mode. Oh, they in freak mode. Freak out. Boom, ba-da-dum-dum. Freak the sheep. Really? Let's do some nasty stuff to the sheep. The sheep is already kind of dirty. He ain't took no bath. I wonder who wrote those lyrics, man. Who wrote that? And what was y'all mind at? Because that was the disco hit of the 70s and the later 80s, too. Still a hit when it used by rappers or what. I'm drinking my drink fast because I just noticed there's a hole in it. I only had ice in it earlier, and I went to the yard earlier, but as the ice melted, I noticed this one little piece in the middle of the cup, styrofoam cup, is coming out. Leak mode. Leak mode. That's a good one. That's a good pun right there. I don't care if you like that one or not. Leak mode. Freak a leak. I can't believe that song made it like that, man. Use a song like that would be like, it was the one part, you know. It's the one part. Till the sweat. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop. That was a little too, that was TMI right there. That was too much information in a song. Sometimes we go far and it becomes a relic. Leak mode. She's leaking. Soaking. What? What did you just say? If I was the producer, I'd be like, we changing that lyric. We changing that part. Let me put something over that part. Let me put you in the mind of what we're trying to do on this song, who we're reaching, and leak mode. You got fight mode, man. Fight club. Fight club. Here's a bonus up the front. Here's a bonus up the front because I noticed in different areas, even though I ain't never been to Jersey, I flew over Jersey. I was Jersey. New Jersey. It was a little different from New York. The attitude of the people I know from Jersey are very acute and very quick with it. They anger fast. They grow up like that? I don't know. But I can meet somebody in a different state and I can say, You're so combative and edgy on competition level. Where I'm like, could you be from New Jersey? Newark? No. I'm not blaming no city. But are you from New Jersey? Yeah. No. They say I look like Big Red. Red that was in the movie with the Friday. No. But I'm telling you, yeah, me and Jersey, we get along, man. We get along with Jersey folks. It's just I noticed that Bruce Springsteen, that rebel in him, that red man, that naughty by nature, that Queen Latifah, that I can name them all, man. People from Jersey, they got this extra chip on their shoulder, and they're not afraid to show their hand, show their card hand. Quick temper, quick character. They write a certain way. Baby, we were born to run. Anyway, the way he said born in the USA is almost offensive. So props to the boss, man. I gotta give it to the boss, man. The boss stood by his laurels. You ain't heard nothing about the boss. Boss ain't did nothing to nobody. That they didn't do nothing to him. Tretch from Night by Nature. Vinny, you can't, you don't mess with them cats. Them cats, they're, No, you don't go against those guys. Those guys are very cute and very on it for any nonsense. On his material. He knows his stuff. You better not tell him he don't know what he's talking about. I've listened to some of their interviews. I watched the movie, The Show, and I got an itch, but I don't even see my comb. Right there in the back of my head. So yes, the rebel. Yeah, fight mode, man, and fighting professionally, semi-professionally, street fight, verbal fight, hanging up the phone in somebody's face, yelling obscenities, and trying to get your point across. Fight mode, quarrel mode. You like to quarrel. You like to have discourse in your life. You like to have discourse in your life. So, hey, I can't tell you no better right now. I know what's itching is that I think I'm going to put too much conditioner in my hair. I did the shampoo. I don't think I rinsed the conditioner out as much as I needed to. So my head is kind of itchy, scratchy, and we need a brush or a comb to hit that back part. Bristle brush. It's like the whole back of my skull is like, no, dude. And maybe it's activating because it's the hair growth conditioner and the hair growth shampoo. And I think the body wash and stuff like that. So I don't know how to use that. I don't even know how to wash clothes and dry clothes. I don't. Went all the way to Chicago, Illinois, all the way to Indiana, the little city right there next to Chicago, right there on the border. Went there to wash my clothes. I was just over there for a minute. I wanted to see Indiana. I was in travel mode. Woo-hoo. You see how I did that? Travel mode. Write it down, G. I ain't playing with you now. I ain't playing with you now. Now you can see the replay and say, hey, dude was going off, man. Travel mode. Where you get the travel size. Dude just said this at the store. You mean the travel size? No. That's near the register for the last minute items. The get your items that you really don't need. But travel mode wouldn't be on the regular aisle, even with this own product, unless you put it on a little J card. Boy, I got that little tag too, where you hang all these things on the tag at the store on the end cap, and it can just hang, and it's got all these other little things that, all these products that are lined up the same product, right? I have a couple of those, just because I recycle. They throw those away sometimes. They're plastic with the little metal hook. Travel mode. And a lot of people want to get into travel mode, but can't. Circumstantial situations. I wouldn't say evidence. Circumstantial situations. They may have drawn themselves or not. But travel mode, man, you got to be in travel mode. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. You can't just go somewhere. If you're driving, you better have a couple things in the car, a couple things in the van or the tour bus. Just in case. Air freshener, maybe gum, some kind of taffy, all your paperwork to say that you're legal and you're not doing nothing crazy, you're just traveling and so-and-so. My grandmother used to always bring 7-Up. Anytime we travel from one city to the next, one state to the next. She always had, I guess, a 6-pack or a 12-pack of 7-Up or a 2-liter. 7-Up. The 7-Up is supposed to calm you down if you got the stomach that's upset. And that's your real, I think 7-Up is the real bicarbonate drink, what they used to call it. They didn't call it soda back then. It was called bicarbonate. Carbonation. Something about that 7-Up, man. Even if she didn't have no 7-Up, she had a 7-Up cake that she made right before the trip. And it will keep everybody calm. Their stomach is calm. Everything is okay. Mama got a stomach ache. A stomach ache. Stomach ache. Here, baby. Here's some 7-Up. Yeah. Here's some 7-Up, and you be cool for a minute. You actually be cool for the rest of the trip. But I remember that. And my grandmother, which I call her Big Mama, Granny, they explained that to me. That's in case you get a stomach ache. Maybe Pepto-Bismol was not in its best. They didn't have all the flavors. Now Pepto-Bismol tastes good. I don't think it's doing anything to my stomach. That orange one and that green one. And Alka-Seltzer got different flavors now. I'm like, dude, stick to producing. Give me that white one and let me see the fizzes come off the Alka-Seltzer. Give me the pink, the off pink Pepto-Bismol. I know it's gonna do something. But all that flavor, man, yeah, I feel you. I would hope that it does work, and it does. It does, but I have to tease on that one. Because it tastes good. I think my son is one that told me about, somebody else said this. It might be Gorgeous Drake. Taylor. Said whatever don't taste good, it's good for you. You know, like castor oil, Rolaids, and I think I got flavors now, but apple cider vinegar, I'm not too fond of that taste. Pickle juice. It'll clear your system out though. And here's one, suggestion box. Here's a suggestion box. Let me see on top of my head. Look at that. Right there. Right there. That boy scared me, bro. He scared me, bro. I'll find somebody else to do that, man. It scared me, dog. I don't have a bottle topic to be spraying my hair black every day. I'm not going to do that. So we let that grow a little bit. We trimmed a little bit. We're going to let that grow a little bit. And maybe a little hair growth formula right there in the front. It's always been like that. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going backwards now. So I tell the barber, please don't go that far back. Barber mode. And this is one I'm making. I made this up. So when I was in barber mode, I got some clippers and I started cutting hair. I was cutting hair in the neighborhood and I had no license. But I cut my own hair so good that everybody wanted to cut. Oh, you can cut? Oh, you can cut. I thought I could. I did some fades. I did all these different things. I don't know what I'm doing. I did mess up one guy's head. But I did have a lot of mothers coming back saying, you did the best job I've ever had my son hair cut. I'm like, what? I started getting a big head then. I'm like, man, I'm good with cutting hair. I need to go to barber school. Didn't go. Because it got to the point where everybody was, oh, I want this. I want a Nike swoosh in my head. I want the spiral on this side. I want picture my girl right here with my initials in the back. Politic mode. There's a time and a place for everything under the sun, right? Sometimes it's time to talk politics. Same with sports mode. We put them two together. Sports and politics. Now, you have to know some sports in this world. In my world, in the United States, you need to know what's going on with some things that's happening in sports. It's just a conversational piece. It's a conversation point where you like, what do you think them boys gonna do this year? And what do you think about them Bears, them Bulls, them Bengals, them What's up with the Yankees? What's up with the Mets? What's up with the Raiders? Man, sometimes I don't be knowing, but I play along with the narrative. Politics or sports or current events. So I'm like, you hear about the so-and-so? No, I didn't hear about the so-and-so. What did so-and-so do? So-and-so went off today. They went crazy. How crazy? And then you develop rapport with that person, and it's like, this keeps going. But sometimes I'll be like, hey man, I gotta go, man. I gotta go do this. Or hey man, I can't go. No, let me hold you up. Or hey man, change the subject when it goes too far. Same with language. Speaking a foreign language and somebody says, la 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 la, and I'm like, la 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 la. Then they go, la 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 la. I'm like, whoa, wait. I only picked up 2 words out of that long sentence you just ran. A runoff sentence, I swear. I think it is a runoff sentence. Because you went too fast and you kept going. Like I want to understand that. And you kind of whispered it a little bit. I'm like, y'all got some good ears, man. But hey, man, I'm still learning. One day I want to go in any language. I want to go fast. I want to go fast too, and understand and comprehend everything that's being said. It's important, and I need to be able to read and write in that language, so I know what's written on the wall, so I know what mode to be in. So I don't get look that crazy or what you talking about, Willis? That kind of stuff. I'm like, nah, let me learn this language. I'm trying to figure out where did that speed up thing go? Why does that go that fast? You know, we did have a couple people. There was a girl on the Cosby Show that talked fast. She was like, it was Vanessa's friend, and she was like, would you stop? Because it's irritating to go fast like that sometimes. Like, you made the point, but you're making extra points. And I don't have time. My ears fatigue. And so, we don't appreciate the fast talker in English. We don't. The guy who does the bidding, the auctioneer, it's okay for a minute, man. I get tired of hearing his voice, man. I'm like, dude, just tell me what the product is and what's the bidding price. Starting off at, he always gets slow, right? Starting off at $5. Do I have a bidder? Yeah, the guy in the back with the blue shirt and the gray pants. No, he got the green shirt with the charcoal gray shorts. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Sold to the man with the black checker suit on. Auction mode, talking fast mode, working fast mode. There is a time that you have to put some work in, and you need to do it. You need to be expedient on what you're doing. Time is of essence. And some people ain't got time to play. So you gotta come with it. Hit them hard. Hit me, monkey. Hit me with a, come with a left, right, left. You're toothless. And they say, you ruthless. God bless. Sexy mode. She's in a sexy mode tonight. But Kid is in rare form tonight. Kid putting on the Ritz. He putting on all. He pulling out all the tricks. I'm gonna say frisky. Oh, you're frisky tonight. Oh, you're frisky tonight. Hey, now what up, Scott? Great evening to you, man. Great rising, great afternoon and evening. All three of them combined, and great midnight. Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you coming through. I appreciate the like as well. I appreciate you even just saying, hey. And I'm cool. The salutation is needed. Yeah, we're talking about modes tonight. Everybody got a different mode or mood that they're in. The same word is just said differently. But the sexy mode, the frisky mode, you know when she's ready. You know when he's ready. Sometimes. They can come in with the sexy negligee or the sexy silk, silk pajamas, or the camisole, or by sight. By sight, and then you set the mode with candles and wine, or non-alcoholic wine. It's the same feeling. I always seem to get around you. Yes, I do. I intend to look my best for you. Indeed, I do. What a song by Cameo. That was something else. Bum, 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 bum. Just like candy, and then just like honey. You don't know the lyrics to Honey that much, but candy and honey are the same music. But just like candy, see it in your walk, even when you talk over me. Woo! You intoxicate, when you intoxicate me. Man, what lyrics in that song? Hey, who wrote that, boy? In music mode. They was in music mode, a lyrical mode. Artistic mode. They was doing it, man. They did it. That was probably one of my favorite groups in that particular era. Just because they pulled out all the stops. Wearing the jock strap outside of your pants or your leotards, that's over the top. And having the flat top fade, it's going straight up like Don King, but it's more controlled. The boxing promoter, Don King. Everybody in the group looked different. And then they had another album, it's called Cameo, Who Are We? Or something like that was the name. I remember the cover of the album. Album's this big. Not a thumbnail. Album's this big. They had a guy had a lion head on, and it looked realistic. A wolf head, like a tiger head. It was all the people in the group had a different head, and that was, I don't know if that represented their zodiac or their animal thing or what. But what a freaky album to look at, album cover. It probably wasn't my favorite album, but I still gave it a chance because the artwork was so vivid and had so much character in it. I'm like, what is this? Then I would go for Parliament Funkadelic in show form. Live shows, they wore the costumes, the little boy with the pamper thing on. George would have so much stuff on, Flair. Everybody was looking freaky fresh. Then you got Lakeside, the group. The funk group is an R&B group. Lakeside had the conquistador hats like they're pirates and of the Caribbean before the movie. And they still do it today. They're still traveling the world, performing those songs. Concert mode. Studio mode too. But when you're in studio mode, I'm gonna drop a hint right here. This is a suggestion box as well, or FYI, however you want to take it. But when you're in studio mode, recording or reenacting something, there needs to be a director or producer or a coach or a manager or something that gets the goods out of you to make you become that. Because just being in studio mode, yeah, you can do anything. And my man CJ Mack came out with it best. The rapper CJ Mack, Mad CJ Mack, or Mad, yeah, Mad CJ Mack. Hey, fellas, I can't stand no powder puff. Put him in the studio and he's straight tough. But put him on the street and he's a powder puff, powder puff. Any name the years this year here, you Purple Rain, Prince impersonating, and you Michael Jackson One Glove. Man, he went off on that song. I got to see some people dance to that song. Very nice song. Man, I like the whole Man CJ Mack album. Peace to Laquan as well. I like Laquan when it was Laquan too. Now's the B term. Yeah, I know a little bit of history about some things, especially music. But when you're in concert mode, you're actually feeding off the people. There is no boundary, really. They could be like, boo, boo, get out of here. Shut up, boo. Throwing stuff at the stage. Tearing the speakers out of the frame. Breaking the DJ set so nobody can hear any music. Stealing the soundboard. It's happened a couple times. I'll say some names. We're talking like Notorious B.I.G. Everybody was anticipating to come to this venue. didn't show up. People got just erupted, tore the club up for real, tore the venue up. Caused so much damage, man. I don't think that club existed after that. That was it. They was breaking records. They was tearing up the turntables, the microphones, chairs, everything. Man, it was just crazy. It was mayhem. And then you got Rick James. Rick James would come to a city. He was known to be the freak mode type of party style music. He was funk and rock and roll, funk and roll. Yeah, old Rick James. But he came, and I went to a concert. I went to one of the concerts, the later ones. I didn't go to the early ones. But I heard what he would do at the early ones. And that would be the speculation. What is he going to do this time? He was so over the top. When you're on the top, bum bum. When you're on the top, getting down, yeah. Standing on the top, put it on, dum. Top. Man, he was dope. He was dope. Good producer, man. When he did that for the Temptations, I was like, you brought the Temptations back, boy. Man, you brought the Temptations back. Get down. Man, that was a hit. Everything he touched was pretty much gold at that time. And everybody was fond of Rick James, man. But when he came to the show, I'm not against him at all. I'm just saying, when he came to do his shows, he'd be so messed up and so high and so drunk, so over the top, whatever he was taking. It wasn't no prayers. He wasn't spiritually drunk. Because even God would have delivered the word. He would pass out on stage. He'd come out on the first song and collapse. Concert's over. People booing, and he'd try to get back up, or he'd forget the lyrics. Get on stage and forget the lyrics. He wasn't in concert mode. He was in the mode, but his system was off. He got a reputation for that. Like we said earlier today, you got a reputation for trust as well. That we know you're going to show up at the show that we paid tickets to, or the play that we paid tickets to, or Broadway, whatever we came to see, or came to witness, or pay-per-view, or a boxing match, or a fight, or a game. You come to see the Spartans play, or the competition go at each other. And when they don't produce, or they don't deliver what should have been produced for a massive crowd, it's mayhem. It's mayhem. It just turns into an ugly situation, man. And I've seen it with different gender performers as well. The binary, non-binary performers. Hitting too many high notes. And some dudes they'll show out for that. That is, I don't know why, homophobic thing, but they get irritated. I'm not naming the artist on that one. It was a couple of them. Old and the mid. Come out there with a yellow scarf. Come out there wearing, I'm not going to even say it, man. I'm not on that. I'm not into that. Any bashing or nothing like that. I'm equal opportunity, but I'm not bashing, you know. I'm just saying, this is what I know. Some people in some states and cities, they don't don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like certain kind. They don't like certain type. I've seen it in country music too. I will not say the name. He was big in country. Big time country, but they claimed it really wasn't country music, man. It was pop. It's pop country or whatever. New country. They were saying it wasn't even that, and they showed their appreciation by not buying tickets to his shows or not getting behind them when it comes up to winning an award. They're like, a blank stare. There's some R&B artists like that too. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just people gonna say what they like, and they sense it in you if you like them too. If you're just up there doing the same old on the stage. Standing on the stage in one spot. Yeah, there is a guy who stood on stage in the middle of the stage while a group was performing. The group didn't move. The whole concert. My father told me this one, and I witnessed it. I was like, they had dancers this time. But, yeah, I'm not going to say the name either. Legendary. But known not to give you a show. When they gave you a show, they weren't in concert mode. They didn't know what that was. They thought what they were doing was adequate for doing a live performance. Yeah, what mode is that when you don't know what mode you're in? When you think you're in a certain mode and the crowd is in a different mode, they might not have seen you before in person or on stage in an amphitheater, and you're standing in one spot. The whole show. You're not even dancing, you're not doing none of that. Monotone style. It reminds you of monotone, though the singer is not monotone. But the people wanted more out of your performance. Where was the feedback to the managers and the stage editor, the stage managers, and the concert promoter? Hey man, can you do this? Do the new dance just for a little while? So the people relate. And go the same for producers. Can you produce something in the new genre so the young kids can pick up on it? Or can you do something in the old school genre? No, you good at the new school, that the older people can, groove to, jam, dance, celebrate, be cerebral, celebratory, jovial, basic relate. So they can feel you. Okay? I think the greatest performer of all time has not even been seen yet. You got some thus far that have not been seen. They never got to, and some of them didn't get the chance, didn't get the opportunity, or didn't take the chance or the opportunity. That's a thought in itself. a lot of players didn't get to that point of their career. Whatever sport, politician, entertainment, they didn't get the glitz and glamour thing. You didn't get to hear them. Krugs or bad attitude rebel to the industry. Ignorant. Bad management. So I'll go with management mode. Well, you got to manage, man. There's a manager style. Every manager has one. So if you lackadaisical, it's kind of similar to what I'm going through. If you're lackadaisical on your rules and your guidelines, people will run over you, man. Your manager style sucks now. Security guard that worked for me. Okereke. That was his name. I remember that because it's such a different name. He's from Africa. He said, you know why you're not getting any results, deSz'e? I said, what? Because you let them do what they want to do, and your manager style is not like his manager style. He comes in and he cuts heads off, deSz'e. I'm like, I'm doing it my way. This is my style, and I think they respect me. They don't, deSz'e. They don't. They'll tell you they're going to do something and then turn around and start making funny faces about you or jokes about you. I wasn't in manager mode or dad mode. I like to be a friend to my kid. I like to have fun with my employees. Hey, let's go over here. Let's go to this bar. Let's go to that. Let's do this Christmas party. Let's all sing a song together while we're here at work. I don't know. It's all kind of different things we could do, right? It was group things. It was group activities. So I thought. Some people appreciate it, and they still talk to me about it this day. Some people didn't, and some people took advantage of that. Yeah, manager mode. I wasn't in the right manager mode. I didn't have the right manager style for the group that I was managing. They were not of they were not the responsible types. I'm gonna say it like that. I know there's an M word, mature, but I'm gonna say they weren't responsible. And that's being mature. You gotta be responsible, G, for something. So yeah. Yeah, in worker mode. Jeez, going for it. If I'm in work mode, man, I got my game face on. Work face. Don't mess with me, man. Don't even come around me, dog. Don't come with that yin yang. Don't be coming over here messing with me while I'm going up for my shot, man. Don't call me on the phone. I'm saying don't, because you don't want to see the ugly side of that. You don't. Because I'm going to be irate and I'm going to be uncanny. I might call you a name or something. I'll get out of my character. Especially if you know when I'm in work mode. Ooh, I'm ready to... Can't stand that. You see me working on something, or you know when I work on something, or it's implied that I'm working on something. I gotta get all these bottles stacked on this table real quick. And you come over there messing with me, I'm liable to throw that bottle at you. Prop master. And, you know, I don't want to get sued. You know, we're not trying to go on that. We don't want these suits. I'm just saying. Not while I'm doing my thing. Not while I'm going up for the layup or the dunk. Or putting a 3-shot. My Robert Horry on. Big Shot Bob. Shout out. I'm going in for the dunk and the phone rings. I'm not answering, bro. I've actually cut my finger off trying to answer the phone while I was harvesting and getting my stuff ready and scrapping. Cut the whole finger off. Put it back on. The flesh part came off. I'm like, what is this? What is this? I wiped the blood off and I pushed it back down, wrapped it up extra tight, and then I kept treating it with alcohol, benzoyl peroxide, Neosporin. It's that finger's still here. I ain't had no problems on a rainy day or nothing. But that taught me a lesson. When I'm in work mode, don't mess with me, man. Please, go somewhere else. Go over there. Guys or girls, kids, parents, authorities, leave me alone. Private property. I gotta finish these before daylight, or I gotta finish these before 3. Whatever I put on that. I'm deSz'e, man. This is Scrap TV, man. I'm telling you about something that it came to me in this mode. What mode are you? What is the mode? What is the mood? What is the program? What is the plan? What is the gesture to use to say, stand back? Let me finish my thing. Let me finish my sandwich, my bag of chips, before you talk about what happened in politics today. I really don't want to hear about so-and-so and such and so on and so on. I don't want to hear it right now. I don't want to hear about the such and such team that won last night. Not while I'm in mode. I'm in work mode. Or I bring it back to chill mode. Yeah. That's something you can learn when you're younger. This was that word chill. You need to chill. Just chilling. Girls say it kind of weird. Just chillaxing. Yeah. You're in chill mode. That's not in effect mode, Albie. That is chill mode is being at one with yourself and understanding your chi and saying, hey, I'm good. I don't do that. I'm just saying. I don't do that one at all. I think it's home. No, I'm pretty sure. Amy Polish, she's something else. That is a great commercial. I love that commercial. The girl looks back and the instructor's like, it's home. It's not home. She's like, no, it's home. And then the other girl looked back with that ugly face. Not the ugly face means as a gesture, not that she's ugly. Girl's very pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty girl in that video, in that commercial. Surprised she didn't get more parts. Or maybe she did in different regions. Who knows? Regional mode. It's all kind of moods. All kinds. I'm telling you. Peace to the Hodge twins. It's all kinds of it. What mode are you in? What mode do you like to be in? I like being in work mode. I'm focused. I'm fully focused, man. I'm going at it. I'm in a zone. I'm in a zone when I'm in work mode. Now, festive mode. There's a zone to that too. But you gotta be careful with that one. You need to know who you're with. Festive mode. Know your surroundings and who you're with if you're gonna be doing anything that alters your abilities, your agilities, your style, your talk, your speech, your action, your licensing. Being too festive can get you hemmed up, caught up, done up, out of there. Because you went a little too far. A little celebration went a touch too far. Just a touch. Something to do with the way I feel. The way I feel. The mirror tries to greet me. The image wouldn't stay. The stranger is too perfect. Take my breath away. Woo! Robert Plant. Led Zeppelin. When he went solo, I love that album. I like Principle of Moments too, but that Zen thing, man, shoot. Great album. Puts me in the mode. And what he's talking about is the same thing I'm talking about right now. Those lyrics are so deep, though. It's kind of like the man in the mirror type thing, but Robert Palmer and Robert Plant. I like both of them. And Robert Smith from The Cure. Very good writer. A very good performer one. He put those emotions across. Music that puts you in the mood. There's a lot of them, right? Of course. You in a classical mood? You're in a jazz mood. Put on some jazz. You want a rock mood? Rap, hip-hop mood? Sounds corny when you do it like that, though. Country mood. Speed metal mood. I go through moods. I listen to public radio on Saturday nights, and the music changes so much on a Saturday. Latino music, gospel music, 60s music, 50s and 60s only, hip hop, not rap, but hip hop, some underground hip hop. Then it goes straight headbangers ball. Speed metal. I'm like, whoa. These dudes playing so fast. And the guy with the double bass, triple bass kick sound like a machine gun. I'm like, what is that, man? Rapid fire. I'm like, no, man. Let me listen to this some more. And then I hear some jump. I'm hearing different things in there, and they changed the cadence. They really rocking. They're rocking the spot. Yeah, don't need to hear all that on the record. Hey, now, I see you. Oh, there's my girl, DJ V. V Enrique. I like it, I like it, I like it. I ain't seen you in a minute. And my girl, she be in the singing mode. That's what we talk about today is modes. And yeah, you be in the singing mode, you be in the laughing mode sometimes. Where it's not just all about singing. We're singing and singing and singing and singing. Sing. And then we just laugh at the comments or laugh at each other or laugh at the other person and say something funny. And we have a good laugh. Laughing mode. So yeah, you gotta have that, man. We're not robots to where we do one thing all the time. But these are the modes, man. The moods that you can be in by setting the mode or being influenced by a different kind of thing. Different kind of stimuli or criteria. Definitely, we're talking about some serious stuff, man, when it comes to modes. Even with the modus operandi, you know what the culture of the business that you're working in. This is what they expect. Kind of like the work ethic thing we talked about last week. But we're talking about that particular mode. Yeah, we expect you to stand on that code and keep that mode going at least for 8 hours. We want productivity from you. This is the way we do our thing over here. Okay? And then I have to tell people that when they come into my jurisdiction, my particular business. You need to know, if you're going to work with me on my team in any state, any country, you have to match my intensity. Because I'm high powered, man, we have to keep it going. I want the promotion to be that much on point. I can't have lazy next to me. I really don't know about this. I'm scared about that. I don't need that. I know what I need. Even if you're not experienced, I need some excitement, some initiative here, drink some Propel or something, some Gatorade or something, drink a Red Bull. I don't know what it is that you need. But I need you to be on this particular level. Hey! Yeah! Yeah, power! In power mode. Boy, we done went through them, man. We went through them. We went through them. deSz'e gets to them. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a heavyweight, but I go 12 rounds. I will go 12 rounds. Thank you. We come to the end of the show, the end of this particular program, the end of this podcast, the end of this session. Thanks for being Enriquez coming in. Thanks, Scott, for coming in. Thanks all the people in the background. Thanks for the like. Thanks for all that. Appreciate all of y'all, man. This has been good. We did it. We counted down from 10. We're going to do it this time. We're not going to use 10. We're going to go down the integers of 3, 9, 6, 3, 0. And that is the end of this particular one, man. I had to bring it. I brought it on this one. I brought it on this one. Mode. What mode are you in? What mood are you in? What is your mode? What mode has been set before you that you should be in? And you know when a person comes in the room, this is a bonus. You know when the person, or one to grow on. You know when a person comes in the room with the bad mood and down, and you're like, this. Bring the whole room down. Or the guy that comes in with the good mode. We talk about that. Sometimes that good mode can be a trap. Sometimes that good mode can actually make you, you can get hurt. You know, social distancing. I need you to back up, homie. It happens. It happens more than once. And a lot of fights in the days. Stepping on a person's shoe, that'll get you, even if you wasn't trying to. They're in an angry mode and they're ready to fight. Misrepresented. Misinterpretations. Miscellaneous things. Anything that happens can be misconstrued. And you're pretty much in that kind of jeopardy now. So watch yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself with me. Because I'm bringing it, man. I do something different. I bring something to you every time. I'm on at 5 o'clock in the mornings. 5 o'clock in the evenings. Central Standard Time is deSz'e. Or you can say Dez. Or you can say Diggy. Or you can see deSz'e sites. Or deSz'es. Or you can say deSz'e. Or you can say Destination. You can say Desmond Tutu. I'll take all of them. You can just say D. I'll take that too. Or you can say like my Caucasian friends, deSz'e. deSz'e. Like yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, $10,000? Yeah, yes. Yes, Paul. Yes, Dave. I love that. I love that, man. My professional friends and acquaintances and business partners. deSz'e, we got a whole lot of, and it sounds like they're saying yes. deSz'e, we got a whole lot of things coming. And I'm like, okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Roll it up, man. I didn't know what they were saying back then, but I wasn't rolling nothing, man. Not then. Not then, but I was dancing to the song. I like when you dance, B. You be you be going at it. I love it. You be enjoying yourself. You're in a good mode every time I see you on the cam. So yeah, this is the end of this particular one. I did your bonus. I did your FYI. We did it, 7 weeks now? So yeah, we did it. And it's been fun. It's been interesting every time. It's not boring at all. Every time it's been different. Some of them I publish, some of them I will keep private. If you caught it live or you recorded it, you do not have my permission to replay it. And I got a list of my stuff, so no, we don't want no character defamation or no cease letter of cease and cease and what's the name? We don't want that. So anyway, we did it. We're here. We're doing it again tomorrow morning. Y'all have a good morning, good night, and good evening, and good midnight, and a good afternoon, and good midday afternoon. Enjoy yourself, and be aware of what mode is set, what mode you're in. Be accommodating. That's all I can say. Be accommodating to some extent, and then be adamant sometimes. If you just gotta be this, be that. That's you. If that's you, do you. So all I'm gonna be cutting is copper wire tonight. I need to cut it in the daytime so I can see what kind it is. The knife does not have to be sharp. But you do need a cutting board or a piece of acrylic or a book or something with a hard cover, and you go against the grain. The reason I say a dull knife, because I don't want to cut the copper. All I want to do is cut the plastic off. Okay? Then I can peel the plastic off. I know you can do it in a wire cutter, but these are different shapes sometimes. And if you set the gauge on the cutter, depending on what kind you got, then it'll get stuck or you won't be so successful. You'll get some of it off. But with me, I got mine down. I just pull it like this. Keep my knife in this hand. And just pull the wire. Pull the wire. Just pull. Until I get in a full circle and be done with it. So now I got to go over another part. Peel the copper off. Peel the, the plastic off. Rubber, the insulation. Peel that off and then put all my copper on. No other colors in there. If it's colored copper, keep that separate. But that shiny yellow copper, look how that shines. What a God we serve, huh? Wow, there's something else. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's almost like gold. It just shines, man. You got a lot of it, it'll motivate you. It'll get you in the right mode. You'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna make some money. I see myself at the club. No. I see myself at the church. No. I see myself at the rally. Nope. I see myself at the house. Nope. I see myself in the street. I see myself in the aisle. I'm on a high flying desk today. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Your boy try to stop me down, man. These girls, all this. No, no kids for a minute, man. Not right now. Not right now. I'm enjoying this. I like kids too. I like, you know, interacting, but I don't want the responsibility to be a guardian right now. I don't. That is not my goal. I've been there to a slew of kids. Baby daddy, baby mama, doing the granddaddy, my other daddy. But no, I don't want the responsibility. I don't want the debt. I don't want the my money going to a crumb snatching type situation. I can't do it right now. No. There's a time and a place for everything, but not my time right now. I messed my time up before, and we're not gonna take it. Not right now. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it some more. Yeah. Change the lyrics, man. I'm changing the pace. I'm changing the pitch. I'm getting in on it, man. Using this up. This is my time. I said it before, and I'll say it again. Some of them people ain't your friend. Some of your own kinfolk, they ain't friends either. So, with that being said, we did it again. Thank you. Thank you. The replay is up. We're putting it on. Maybe one word I want to take out is it. Hey, I'm good. We did this one. See y'all in the morning, man. 5 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and we made 5 o'clock a reality. Right here on Scrap TV is deSz'e. And we done it. We done it again. Appreciate you.